Today we start with the topic eczema. Eczema is also called dermatitis. It is the most common clinical condition that you face in day-to-day practice. Most clinical disease of the skin is there. Even non-medical person is also know about the eczema. So eczema is the inflammatory response of the skin induced by wide range of external internal factors acting singly or in combination. So it means it is the inflammation of the skin. But inflammation of the skin is present in so many disease conditions. But what is the difference in that disease condition and eczema? Here the inflammation is occurred due to the exposure to the different internal and external factor, either singly or in combination. This is the eczema. Okay, means generally what we know, eczema means something allergy, some factors like irritant, chemical are present in the cause of eczema, but it is not like that. Some internal factor are also there for creation of the for the production of the eczema. So eczema is the most common clinical condition. It is the inflammation of the skin that occur due to the exposure to the different kind of internal and external factor, either singly or in combination. Okay, there are so many causes of the eczema, but irrespective of all these causes, clinical presentation always remains same. So there is no matter what is the cause of eczema, but clinical presentation always remains same. So on depend upon that clinical presentation, it is divided into, means it is classified into, not classified, it is categorized into three conditions: acute, chronic and subacute. So clinically, when clinical presentation come in front of you, it is first categorized as acute, then subacute and then chronic. So acute means everyone know what is the acute condition, means recently. So what are the clinical features of the acute presentation? In acute presentation always there is erythema, edema, oozing, irritation, itching, redness, all these conditions are there. Maybe ulceration is there. So all the acute condition are there, means erythema, edema, redness, itching, fissuring, ulceration, severe pain is there. What is occurring subacute condition? When we say this is the subacute condition, when all these edema, edema, irritation, redness, all these condition become less severe and scaling is start. सो ॲक्यूटमध्ये काय राहील, सिव्हिअर राहील कुठली गोष्ट. सब ॲक्यूटमध्ये काय होईल, थोडंसं त्याचा तीव्रता कमी होईल अँड लिजन स्टार्ट टू स्केलिंग. व्हॉट हॅपन इन क्रॉनिक कंडिशन? इट इज कॅरेक्टराइज बाय लिचेनिफिकेशन. इचिंग इज मोस्ट prominent. Itching is the most prominent symptom in chronic stage of eczema. So itching is there, lichenification is there. What do you mean by lichenification? Or it means thickness of the skin. Thickening of the skin is there, and scratching marks are there, and hyperpigmentation of the eczema is there. All these conditions are there. Okay, it is the clinical presentation. What you understand in that is clinical presentation always remains same. How it is categorized? Acute, subacute and chronic. Then next come to the classification. What is the classification? It is depend upon causes. Classification is based on depend upon the causes. It is divided into two types: endogenous eczema and exogenous eczema. Now what do you mean by endogenous eczema? It means the eczema occur due to the presence of factor inside the patient. Means these are the inherited constitutional factors. Means eczema occur due to the constitutional factor. And exogenous means eczema occur due to the environmental factor. When means exogenous eczema occur when patient skin exposed to the environmental noxious substances like chemical, dye, any pollen grain. These are the environmental factors. This is called exogenous eczema. Generally what we know, eczema occur due to the some chemical, irritant, some factor in environment, but not like that. Eczema also occur due to the factor present in patient himself. These are the constitutional factor. Either it may be the genetic factor also. Depending upon that, there are 7 types are there. First is atopic eczema. Second, seborrheic eczema or dermatitis. Third is discoid dermatitis. Fourth is gravitational eczema. Fifth is osteototic eczema. Sixth is lichen simplex, and seventh is pemphigus. Now come to that point. Exogenous eczema means it occurs due to the environmental factor, not due to the constitutional factor. It is also again three types are there. First is contact dermatitis, second photodermatitis, and third infectious eczematous dermatitis. Again subtypes are there. In contact dermatitis, what you know from contact dermatitis means eczema occur due to the contact, some environmental factor, but it is again of two types: irritant contact dermatitis and allergic contact dermatitis. Irritant contact dermatitis means when substance, that means eczema occur when substance come in contact with the skin and it produce toxic action. This type of eczema is called irritant contact dermatitis. First is contact dermatitis. Again there are two subtypes. It is irritant contact dermatitis. Second, allergic contact dermatitis means here substance come in contact with skin, then it produce delayed type of hypersensitivity. In contact with the skin, it produce delayed type of hypersensitivity reaction. Means first contact is compulsory, then this is followed by sensitization, and this is next recontact causes the reaction, that is dermatitis. Later we see in detail. First, so next is remaining is photodermatitis. Photodermatitis means eczema occur due to the exposure to the sun rays following internal or external ॲडमिनिस्ट्रेशन ऑफ द ड्रग्स. मीन्स जेव्हा पेशंट कुठले ड्रग घेतो आणि उन्हामध्ये जातो, त्याच्यानंतर जर पेशंटला एक्झिमा झालं तर त्याला काय म्हणतो आपण? फोटोडर्माटायटिस. इट इज अगेन ऑफ टू टाइप लाईक दॅट, फोटोटॉक्सिक अँड फोटोॲलर्जिक. फोटोटॉक्सिक मीन्स इट प्रोड्यूस इमिजिएट रिएक्शन. फोटोॲलर्जिक मीन्स इट प्रोड्यूस डिलेड टाइप ऑफ रिएक्शन. मीन्स कॉन्टॅक्ट, सेन्सिटायझेशन, रिकॉन्टॅक्ट, दिस इज फॉलोड बाय रिएक्शन. And last one is infectious eczematous dermatitis. Means eczema occur due to the infectious material. Means first infection is occur there and this is followed by eczema. So we see all the type of eczema in detail. Now, so first is atopic dermatitis. So atopic dermatitis is the most common form of dermatitis. It is cause is unknown. And second cause is genetic cause is there. In most of the cases there is no cause identified, but in other cases there is genetic cause is there. So and it is characterized by generalized prolonged hypersensitivity to common environmental antigens. For example, pollen grain, house dust, animal dander. म्हणजे जे पण काही कॉमन फॅक्टर आहे त्याला हायपरसेन्सिटिव्हिटी, म्हणजे ते सहन होत नाही पेशंटला. नेक्स्ट इम्पॉर्टंट पॉईंट इज इट इज कॅरेक्टराइज बाय इलिव्हेटेड IgE लेवल. ऑलवेज IgE लेवल इज इलिव्हेटेड इन सच टाइप ऑफ पेशंट. थर्ड इज फॅमिली हिस्ट्री ऑफ अटोपी इज देअर. फॅमिली और पर्सनल हिस्ट्री ऑफ अटोपी. हिस्ट्री ऑफ अटोपी मीन्स पेशंट शो more than 2 or 3 group of disease. For example, dermatitis, asthma and allergic rhinitis. म्हणजे नेहमी एक कंडिशन नाही राहणार, 3 राहील. ती फॅमिलीत पण राहील आणि पेशंटमध्ये पण राहील. इट इज क्लिनिकली कॅरेक्टराइज बाय ड्रायनेस ऑफ द स्किन अँड सिव्हिअर इचिंग ऑफ द स्किन. सो व्हॉट इज द फर्स्ट पॉईंट? हायपरसेन्सिटिव्हिटी टू द कॉमन ॲलर्जन. सेकंड इज इलिव्हेटेड लेवल ऑफ द IgE. Next is family or personal history of the atopy. Means always there are 2 or 3 group of diseases there, not single one. For example, asthma, allergic rhinitis and dermatitis. Next is itching is there and dryness of the skin, and always all these condition are present with other disease condition. Next most important is distribution of the lesion. Typical distribution of the lesion is there. So and distribution of lesion is depend upon the vary according to the age. म्हणजे एज वाईज ते डिस्ट्रीब्युशन डिफरंट असेल. सो अँड ऑलवेज डिसीज स्टार्ट इन इन्फंटाईल फेज मीन्स चाइल्डहुड फेजपासून एक्झिमा चालू होतो. बाकीमध्ये आपण काय बघतो की ओल्ड एजमध्ये किंवा अडल्ट एजमध्ये चालू होतो, पण अटोपिकचं इम्पॉर्टंट काय आहे की लहान मुलांपासून चालू होतो. The first attack may be start at the age of 3 months or after that. So 3 phases are there. In infantile phase, it mostly start at the age of 3 months or after age of 3 months. Lesions are present on scalp, face, chest and trunk. Okay, but nappy area is always not affected. This is the characteristic of atopic eczema in infantile phase. Okay, so lesion are present on scalp, face, trunk, mostly on trunk, and extensor surface of the extremity. Now 90% of the cases resolve in that infantile phase. Only 10% cases progress toward the childhood phase. In childhood phase, there are flexure surface of the extremity is most commonly affected. Other are sides of the neck and trunk is also affected. And in adulthood phase, there is only thickness of the skin is there. All symptoms of childhood phase are present there. Means lesions are present on extensor surface, trunk, axilla, extremity, face, scalp, everywhere the lesion are present. But only what is the difference is that there is thickness of the eczema is there. Means lesion are there. All chronic eczema features are present. In chronic what happen? There is thickness of the skin, itching, scratching, hyperpigmentation. All these conditions are present in adulthood phase. So, but with all these symptoms, complications are most important in atopic dermatitis. फर्स्ट मोस्टली पेशंटला काय असेल इचिंग वगैरे सगळं असेल पण त्याचे कॉम्प्लिकेशन जास्त असतात पेशंटमध्ये. व्हॉट आर द कॉम्प्लिकेशन? सेकंडरी बॅक्टेरियल इन्फेक्शन, सेकंडरी व्हायरल इन्फेक्शन अँड अदर प्रॉब्लेम्स आर देअर. दॅट इज बिहेवियर प्रॉब्लेम, रिलेशनशिप डिस्टर्बन्स प्रॉब्लेम. Behavior always disturb in that patient. Always skin complaints are there, dryness of skin is there, itching is there. Obviously patient is disturbed mentally due to that itching and dryness. It causes effect on work and relationship also. Behavior problem are there, psychological problems are there. So what is the treatment of atopic dermatitis? Only explain the patient properly what is the condition of your disease. Avoid the exposure to the irritant. If you know all these irritant like pollen grains, some food factors or any environmental factors. So most important